Sunlight comes creeping in, illuminates our skin. We watch the day go by, stories of what we did. It made me think of you, it made me think of you. Under a trillion stars, we danced on top of cars, took pictures of the stage, so far from what we are. They made me think of you, they made me think of you. They made me think of you. Oh, lights go down. In the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly. For the rest of our lives. Oh, damn these walls. In the moment we're 10 feet tall. Oh, it told me after it all we'd remember tonight for the rest of our lives. That's just a wee song for you guys. I know it's no great singing, but it's Birdie Wings. I love that song. It's the movie New York Winter's Tale, absolutely amazing movie, really poignant movie, touches my heart, that movie. Right, today it's obviously Q&A Friday, as always. So the first question is from Heather Combs. Have I ever had strange or bad dreams while recovering? She says she's had many and thinks it's subconscious mind trying to deal with things I don't want to face. I have had a lot of bad dreams, yeah. I've actually had relived things about my parents passing and things like that, and which is really poignant, and I've had them coming to me and speaking to me and that, and you don't know, is it... I do believe that same coming to you in your dreams and speaking to you, that's what the spirit world does. They come to you in your dreams and they let you know that they're there and things, and I think that's part of it. But I've also had really bad nightmares where I was back in hospital and things, and at the very worst times, and people killing themselves, and where I'm dying and things like that, and it's really... Like I say, I relive all the bad points in my life. Obviously, like my parents passing in the hospital, my wife's cancer, and things like that. And I've even had some dreams lately where I've been like actually in hell, and I've been on like a rocky mountain, and the devil's below me, and there's like lava and burning and things, and I'm chained up, and there's all these ghouls around me, and they're all targeting me. They're saying that I was a bad person in life, that I'm here because I've done wrong and things, and really scary dreams, and I just don't understand it. But I've also had one as well where I fall out a multi-storey building, and I'm just constantly falling, and it's never ending. I can't understand it. There's got to be some meaning to it. I would love to actually find somebody that knows about reading into dreams and what they actually mean, because there must be a reason for it, and what they're actually trying to pinpoint at, because that's your subconscious mind dealing with issues that you're having in life. So there's always something that's actually there that's actually the meaning to it. So I thoroughly believe that, and I would love to know. So thanks very much for that, Heather. That was really good question, and I send you all my love. The next one's from Angela Ballerina. Is there a vegan lifestyle I'd recommend? She says she's recovered from ED, but she finds she gets caught up in the purity mindset. Well, for me personally, and I'm only speaking from my experience, being just vegan alone, enjoying everything in moderation, especially if you're coming from a restrictive background, moderation is not what you really want. You want to be getting in the calories and things, but obviously doing it in a controlled manner with a eating disorder therapist and dietitian is obviously monitoring your calorie intake to make sure you don't suffer from refeeding syndrome and things like that. But like I say, don't get too hanged up in any type of good or bad food, because there is no good or bad food. All food is good, and all food is medicine and nourishment for your body. Get a good relationship with all your macronutrients, your proteins, your fats, your carbs. You need all them for obviously all your soluble vitamins A, D, A and K, which obviously are for hormone production, things like, you obviously need your protein for growth and repair, obviously for brain tissue and things like that, for all your, all your important parts. So it's really, really important that you get a good relationship with all those groups. Like I say, just don't categorise any food as good or bad. That's basically what it's all about. If you do that, you're basically going to get caught up in that kind of orthorexic mindset, which is obviously just going to lead from one disordered behaviour to another. Like I say, eating disorder recovery and anybody in life, it's all about getting a good relationship with food, and that means all your macronutrients, your micronutrients, getting in good fruits, vegetables, getting in your fats, your proteins, your carbs. If you fancy a bit of chocolate, you fancy a bit of cake, eat it. It's not going to do you any harm. It's going to do you very good. It's going to get you recovered. That is what you need. So like I say, I know I'm not a great, I do not believe in Roto 4. I know it does work for some people, but like I say, if it works for some people, well, fair enough, but I do not believe it's something that people should do in eating disorder recovery, or at all really, because you're missing out fats and proteins, and it's vitally important that you get those in, because to keep you saturated. And obviously if you were somebody that was trying to lose weight and things, fats are something you're going to need, and proteins you're going to need to actually keep you saturated. And obviously if you're doing a lot of exercise for muscle and tissue repair, because it's basically like building blocks of a house, if you think of it. When you're exercising, you're tearing the muscles down, your protein builds it back up. So this is an absolute crazy situation that the Roto 4 recommend for doing all this bicycling and cycling up mountains, and you're not getting in the protein. It's crazy. And like I say, fats are very, very important. You really, really need them. So I would say just vegan, just focus on being vegan, eat everything, all your plant-based foods, getting all your plant-based milks, your fruits, your vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, getting in your fats, avocados, nuts, things like that, peanut butter, getting in a good source of your protein, tofu, tempeh, seitan, whatever it is you fancy, do that. You even get corn chicken and things now, which is all vegan. You've got your soy mince, focusing on all things like that. Thanks very much, Angelina, that's a really great question. Custard the Vegan asks, I'm curious, do you perceive others' weight as different, like you do your own in eating disorder recovery? No, I don't. I mean, technically I look at myself, and my mind knows that I'm not fat. The eating disorder voice tells me differently. I look in the mirror and I see a 300 to 400 pound person, which is absolutely crazy, and my actual part of my mind knows that I'm not that. That's just the eating disorder mind set that's installed in you, because there's a certain part of your brain, and it's usually the hypothalamus and the part of the brain that's actually affected, and it certainly is by me. This is a part that's controlled by your eating disorder and things like that, and it's crazy. It's just no feasible to think that way, but it's something that we all in eating disorder think. But I look at people and I know I don't see anybody has been fat at all. I see the person that they are, and I don't look at people's weight, because I treat the person as they are. I look at the lovely person, the person that they treat me as, and their personality. I don't look at weights, but no, I don't see anybody as distorted body image at all. So thanks very much for that question. Taylor Rose asks, she's been pescatarian for a while now and really wants to make the switch to veganism because it will benefit her stomach due to lactose intolerance. What are the best dairy alternatives? Well, there's a lot of dairy alternatives you can get now. There's obviously, you've got your soya milk, you've got your oat milk, you've got your rice milk, you've got almond milk, you've got coconut milk. There's various milk alternatives now that are all really, really good. You've obviously got your dairy-free spreads. Over here in the UK, you've got Vitalite, you've got Pure as well, and most of the shops like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, they all do their own soy dairy-free spread. You've even got soya-based cheeses, things like that, like Violife and quite a few others. You've obviously got your coconut yogurts and things like that. There's various amounts. You've got soya creams as well. You've got a big free-from range as well in most of the big supermarkets that are all dairy free and lactose free, so there's a really good base for, obviously, for vegan. If you just look at all your shops, you'll see an awful lot now. There's more and more supermarkets that's really got a good stock. Sainsbury's are very good in the UK. Tesco's are very good. Asda's got quite a good range. Obviously as well, you've got a lot of things like, obviously, your Holland and Barrett's and things like that. They do a lot of dairy free, lactose free things, but like I say, that's really good dairy free alternatives, like your oat milk, your coconut milk, your almond milk, your rice milk. You've obviously, like I say, your dairy free spreads, and obviously as well your Violife cheese and things like that. And you've got a vast amount now. There's really a good base. So thanks very much for that question. I hope that helps, and if you'd like any more, I can do a video on that for you. Lindsay Christie asks, how many tattoos do I have, and is there any stories behind them? Well, I've actually done a video on that, but I can show you some of them here. The lighting's quite bad just today, but I've actually, this here is my Chinese symbol of my birth. And that there is a koi fish. When it swims upstream, it turns into a dragon here, as you can see. That's the dragon there. I've obviously as well, that's my dog Sandy that I had when he died when he was 22. Also here as well, my wife's name, Laura, tattooed there. I've got Jesus Christ here. One of a portrait of my mum here, as you can see, and then obviously my mum and my grandfather up there. I've also as well, I don't know if you can see that properly with the lighting, but I've got a guardian angel type on a cross on my leg. Another one I've got as well is Jesus on the cross there when he was crucified, and this one here, as you can see it. This one was actually in remembrance of my dad. He's passed away, and it's to Stroking Heart Scotland. That's the badge there. I've also got one in my back. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I'll show you it. That's it there. It's actually a scripture of the Bible. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. So I don't know if you could see that, but thanks very much for those questions, guys. It's kind of hard getting the tattoos out, but I've actually made a video on that in one of my videos for Q&A Friday as well that I done. So thanks very much, guys, and I also like to say to you as well, I've got a few collaborations coming up next week with Proteins and Peaches. We'll be doing an eating disorder recovery type video based on questions we're asking ourselves, and I've also got another one with Cosmic Colette. So I've linked their channels below. Please go and support them. They're absolutely lovely girls, really inspirational channels. Like I say, I'll link them below. Please go and support them, and I'll get this out for next week. I've obviously got the new second channel coming up. So I've linked that below as well. I would love if you could subscribe and share it. This new channel will have a bit of vegan drama on it as well. It will have some obviously vegan fetes and things that I go to. Anything vegan based, obviously some vlogs from my life. But this channel that I'm on just now, Tommy's Recovery Journal, that will still have vegan content and everything, so don't worry about that. It's just the drama side of things that I don't want to interfere in with this channel, so that will be on the new channel. But like I say, this channel will all be based for vlogs as well, and they'll be on both channels, switching between both. So you'll still have all the great content on here, but just the drama side of things will be concise to this other channel, because I really don't want this taken away for this message here. So I would love if you could subscribe to that, guys. And like I say, I'll have a lot of things this week. I'm going to the Rangers game on Saturday. I'll do some vlogging there. I've also got some more vlogs from my home where I stayed in Dalry, up the Blair Estate and things that I'll take you to. I'll just keep doing as much, and I want to keep spreading the message, getting things out there, helping each other with eating disorder recovery, and we're going to smash this, guys. Love you so much, and thanks again for your Q&A Friday. Please link your questions below for next week's, because it's much easier for me to find them. And anything else I can help you with, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for yous guys, and I send yous all the love, because yous are helping me so much, and this is what we want to do, spread the good word of the Lord. Today I'm actually going out to get baptised at the LDS church and things, so this is going to be a really big day. I'll start doing a wee bit of spirituality on this channel as well if you would like that, so please let me know. But I don't want to do it and if it's going to be anything you don't want, because the last thing I want to do is ram anything down your throats. I know I respect everybody's beliefs and I respect everybody for who they are, and I don't want to do anything that you don't want. So I send you all my love, and remember guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. And remember guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.